Hey everybody, welcome back to the Closer series. So it's the beginning of the month and I want to make sure that I get a few points across to help all of you succeed in September and ultimately have better results than last month. And we know, and we've discussed many times, the 3 reasons that our clients decide not to move forward, right? We've talked about it. No money, no need, or no hurry. I've been teaching this in various training sessions for 100 years. Now the first 2 are pretty easy to overcome. If you're doing your prospecting properly, especially now where you should be going out and getting new prospects in your vertical market each day, then you have a lot more sway over the types of companies you call on. Someone who has a current budget and is spending on Google or with another company or advertising anywhere, they've got $400, $500, $600 a month to invest. So no money should be easy to overcome. Certainly easier than ever before, certainly easier than if you're solely waiting around for leads to come your way, where you have no control over who is responding to our ads. This is you taking responsibility for your own lot in OMG life. No need should be the easiest of all. If they're spending time with you, if they're investing their precious time, then you should be able to discern that there is a need there. You also should have established what those needs are and be able to put them in order of importance. This, of everything, is where we run into problems on the back end, and we want to make sure that you're using your training and your listening skills to determine where the biggest needs lie. Is it their website? Is it a solid overall presence? Is it that they just want more calls and they want them now, etc.? If you've used that info to create your pitch and be able to present your product or products, you're good. If they've gotten 20, 30 minutes on the phone with you already, the need is there. You just need to remind them of it. But the hurry, or that sense of urgency, that why do they need to do it now? On this one, we get stuck a lot. Yeah, it sounds good, but call me back after this event or that event, or when I've had a chance to talk to Bill or Patty. So how you overcome this most challenging of knee-jerk objections is where we need to work on. We get stuck here. What I always am going to recommend is a couple things. Number 1, prepare for your callback. You can't just go back in and ask them, "You ready to get started? Did you have a chance to think about what we talked about? I sent you something. Did you have a chance to look at it?" I promise you that there's an art to this, and if you don't like my way, that's fine, but be honest with yourself and ask yourself, what is my way? So here's how I believe it should be done. I'll paint the scenario for you. Let's say Bob owns Bob's Carpet Barn. You spent 30 minutes pitching him on Monday, and you arranged to call him back on Thursday. You sent an email or you texted him after your presentation, and now it's time to close it up. And let's say for the sake of the discussion here, the product is Google Calls Advisor. Here's what I would say. "Hi Bob, this is Jack from OMG. We spoke on Monday about our Google Calls Advisor program to help you capitalize on the new trust layer and get that phone ringing with qualified leads. You know, the VIP approval process, it moves quickly, and we can have leads flowing to you in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but we will also be maintaining your Google business page to ensure that your services are listed properly there as well, and managing your reviews, which are going to help you with your local presence. I've got an opening for onboarding on Monday at 2. Just takes 20 minutes or so. Or would tomorrow at 4:30 work better for you?" Now you got to wait and see if they give you an objection, right? So if they do, you handle that objection. If they don't, then you proceed. Now I sent you over our agreement. I just need a major credit card to kick this off. And if you can pull up that agreement I sent you, I'll get you started. And then you zip it up and you wait. You shut up. So you've restated the benefits, you're not relying on his memory, and you've offered an alternative of choice. When do they want the onboarding, this date or that date? You're trying to move them closer to the point of sale. And of course, you've asked for the order. What I hear often still to this day is, "Hi, Jack. It's Bob from OMG. We spoke on Monday. Did you have a chance to review what I sent? Or did you have a chance to talk it over with your partner?" Here you're giving them 100 outs and 1,000,000 chances to kick it down the road. Come correct, or why bother? If you can't get aggressive when you need to, then this isn't the right profession for you. Wouldn't you agree? So given that this is the beginning of the month, and this is number 2, and knowing that most of you are not closing your sale on the demo, which means that 8 of 10 or 9 of 10 or more are going to be a chase with at least 1 or 2 callbacks involved. Do not drop your price. Do not wimp out on your terms. Use the list price setups and the list price monthly fees. This way, as you wind down the month or a pay period, you have some leverage to get them on board. If you've gone out with a bottom setup and a bottom deal first month free for every product in the stack, you have exactly 0 financial levers to pull. So please, I promise you that most of the time, it's not that they can't afford that extra 100, it's in your head. But guess what? If you do it right, you'll have some wiggle room to maneuver for the person who just has to have a deal, or more importantly, for the ones that you can call and say, "Hey, the company's thrown out a bounty and given us each a $100 credit and a free month of service to offer to any 3 new clients. I just need to get you in with me by Friday or Thursday," or whatever the case might be. You have something that you can come back to them with that is financially beneficial for them to pull the trigger. You're giving them an extra reason to pull the trigger and feel good about the savings, and I promise you aren't going to lose a thing. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I'm confident that this will make you more money. So to wrap it up, just plan your callback approach and overcome that no hurry objection with some sense of urgency beyond just their fear of loss. The loss that comes with waiting and seeing the competitors move ahead. Use that little bit of monetary motivation to help you in that particular situation. If you're presenting with enthusiasm and confidence and you're sharing stories of success, you won't even need to use that drop. And guess what? You'll make more money. Thanks for joining me today on the Closer series. Can't wait to see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.